I have a theory, and I believe that my theory is the best theory out there. So, if you wouldn't mind, man, if you like what I say, hit that like button and subscribe today. If you don't, then comment while you want. Other than that, let's get to the news. When I tell y'all, I am the best cat on YouTube. For real, y'all better, man, listen, you street cats better be glad that I decided to run the streets and not pick up a badge. I know I'm not supposed to say that, but check this out. All right, so there's an argument earlier. I'm just going to get this little petty stuff out the way. That's the FedEx Forum where the Grizzlies play. This right here is the entrance, all right? Now, here's my theory, and I think I'm 100% right. Like I said, the cats, them dudes was smoking outside, man. I think what happened was that they seen them. Meaning the people rolling through, they seen them, right? And this is going to complete my theory. Come and take a walk with me. I need all of y'all to come and take a walk with me. And I know what y'all thinking. Man, Seti Nash, why are you taking us down here? Because one thing that I do, and I do it well, I canvas stuff. I want y'all to look at this right here. This spot right here is where they pulled up. I know some of y'all are not going to believe it, right? And y'all like, nah, Seti Nash, ain't no way, bruh. I'm telling you, they pulled up over here. Why would I say that? Because what do we have right here? That's called a surveillance camera. That's a bingo. And then to further prove my point, let's get to the actual video of them getting into the car. As we are strumming through here, we're going through here. This is before. This is my belief. If you don't believe it, you don't believe it. My belief is before. This is before they went and shot Sauce Walka and Sayso P. So this right here, I'm telling you, I believe that your boy Jaden saved himself inadvertently, not on purpose, but that he basically saved himself by them switching seats right here. My boy with the mask on that's coming out right here, he done did this before. He ain't new to this. So check this out. This is going to further support what I got going on in my thoughts. So now we know that Jaden basically is still in that car. Watch this. That's the shorter guy right there getting back into his spot. That's why I said this was dumb from the jump whenever they did it. Jaden is right there getting out now. He didn't shoot a single shot. That's that Draco that he had right there. He never shot a single shot. He hops back in the car. He's just waiting. He's just sitting there. He's just waiting. He never shoots anything. The dude running back, not the red sweater guy, but the other guy, he's basically looking like, what the hell? Jaden fires a shot at the very end for no reason, basically. And I think he had shot at the guy who had fell down. But if you're looking at this video, watch carefully. Buddy out the back is Jaden right there. The dude shooting is the other guy. So why is this all important, Seti Nash? Because I know that you don't just have this. And if you know my channel, you know 100% that this ain't just what I got. Watch this one. Yo, in my Exit 8 Tank the Bank voice, my baby, you pop like you were supposed to do, sir. Never dim your light ever. You shine so hard on them, and they didn't know how to handle you. Never in a game. Never a doughboy. Never a yes man. You were the tread. Your light was blinding them, baby. You popped it off for so long, so hard around this country that they couldn't wait to catch you slipping. Baby, they had to come with a squad, a whole whack team for you. Little old you. Your mama gonna get them, though. You know how my deuce coming about you. They shot you in the back. Your back was turned. Cowards. We gonna keep popping, baby. I'm about to pop it hard for you. That New Year's Lambo you were headed to pick up, your mama's still gonna pop it for you. Penthouse in Miami, still finna keep it popping in your spot. We have always done things our way. You were the greatest to ever do it because you did it your way and without ever hurting a soul or taking anything. Everyone who knew you knows you believed your character was everything and kept your face clean and your karma right. Baby, you are legendary. Rap was a hobby for you. It's what they don't know. You really was the guy making everything and everyone around you prosper. Just love having motion and yachts on the ocean. Your smile lit up every room and people gravitated to you. Naturally, you were loved and it ate up their spirits. Keep it popping, baby. Your twin has still got you. Let's do this, kid. I raised a praying son. I know he's all right. Sitting up here thinking about my growth as a man, all the stuff I've been through, the cases, all the times police kicked my mama Tanya, Red Wing Dorian trying to hide me, all the nights I used to ride around with 2 pistols and a chopper, with chopper blocking head honcho stacks, looking for my next lick, ducking and dodging the ops, and gunshots was hard to do because I created so many enemies in a short amount of time. Now I'm 2 days away from my hometown on the other side of the country with an entirely different mindset these days. I don't got an op. Matter of fact, I don't even got my Glock. I'm just trying to be the one to put my mama in a Bentley truck, and I'ma do it. If anybody reading this got smoke with me, y'all won. Y'all got it. I wish y'all the best in life. Oh, your man, Jaden Dandridge, Jaden Bernard Dandridge, basically, all he has in his criminal history is a traffic citation. That's it. Probably speeding or something like that. He doesn't have anything else. No other charges, no nothing. Speeding, like I said, I'll be right when I be right. So yeah, all he has is basically this speeding ticket. He don't got anything else. And you basically was speeding in a freaking neighborhood. He young. He's 21 years old. You see this right here? Traffic ticket. That's it. So he didn't fight it, which youngins, if y'all get a traffic ticket, just take traffic school, man. You don't need them points on your record. But now they updated it right here, 324, 2025, state warrant, active warrant. Right here, that's where, they already done hit all this stuff right here. So here's his actual charges right here. Criminal attempt, first-degree murder, criminal attempt, first-degree murder, possession of firearm, commission of a felony, possession of firearm, commission of a felony, theft of property. This is what they're charging them with for the car. This is the car stuff right here. So now you see. Now, watch me tie it all together to show you 100% why he's going to tell.
Leader. Everybody's not fit for your position. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you understand the power that you hold, where you can have, right now, a lot of chaos going on. But I like how you're turning into something else.
Yeah, I can. If I wanted to, I could have motherfucking 400-500 different men, good men down here from different cities and states, including mine, around here ready to do whatever by snapping my finger in retaliation to what happened to me and my little brother. But as much as it hurt my soul and it really break me down, I'm damn near getting emotional right now thinking about the shit that I can't retaliate because that's not righteous. Because my brother had his own dealings as a man that a nigga gotta respect. And a motherfucker had the opportunity to make me 100% accountable for the same thing that they felt, whatever the situation is, because I still don't know what the situation is with my brother, but whatever it was, that could have held me the same level of accountable that they did him and took my life for no reason the same way, whatever that his was taken for. So at the end of the day, I got to be a man and be an honorable gangster and respect the fact that I put myself in a place where I wasn't supposed to be standing and sitting there, but as a gangster and as a brother, I'm going to stand next to my brother no matter whatever this nigga got going on, and whatever his personal beefs or problems is. We shook hands and became in the same alliance before that, and I got to adapt and adopt your problems to a certain extent too. So I put my name on your face, you represent my company, I represent you. I got to inherit some of your problems. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm in an entire different city and state where I have no information or dealings or ties to understand what is the real issue that's going on. And before I send my people into the motherfucking woods blind, just out of anger and, you know what I'm saying, just honor and just want to make a retaliation move just to prove a point, I'd rather be a leader and use this example and show that, yeah, I got the power, yeah, I got the respect, yeah, I got the money to continue on this chaos and this foolishness, but I'd rather use my position and what I went through as an example of, is this shit really worth it? Like, was taking my brother's life really worth it? Is me trying to retaliate or prove a point to some niggas or for some Instagram comments and some posts, or did you slide for him, this and that? Like, a nigga been doing this shit since a nigga was a teenager, bro, adolescent. You know what I'm saying? Handling his business for the business, standing on the business, laying on the business, leaning on the business. I'm saying at a certain point is when is
Now, look, man. I'm not expecting his mama to come out and say anything about, oh, my baby was this, my baby was that, and all that. Like, I'm not expecting her to basically say that he was a monster, he was stepping on anything, and he was out there. But out your son's own words that he typed up, he had ops, he was spinning blocks, he did have guns on him. So all that BS right there, I didn't believe it anyways. He's black, but white, light-skinned, complected. He got to go out there and prove himself, typically. So I get it from the standpoint of you got to protect his legacy. The cops asked you if he had any enemies and all that crap and everything like that, and possibly for insurance purposes, because they look to not give the money away. That's what insurances do. They look to not give the money away. Now, if you want to know the insurance game, basically, insurances typically run through banks. Banks use that money that y'all give to make investments. Them investments basically pay back to the bank. The bank doubles up, triples up, quadruples up their money and make all their investments. That's why you should get an IRA, traditional or Roth IRA within your bank. Google the rest to figure that one out. Free game. But y'all see, Jaden, he ain't have no ops, no anything like that. He had zero. He had nothing. He ain't had nothing going on as far as what he could have done. And I don't mean ops like that. I mean, let me rephrase that. He didn't have Sayso P as an op like that because he would have been 15, 16 at max. He's 21 now, so he'd been 15, 16 at max right now. So I'm not seeing it. I'm not believing it. I think what happened was their intent more than likely was to go up there and rob. It's just not, to me, it doesn't make sense as a hit all the way. I can get it as a hit because of how it looks, but I can also see it in another light. Like they probably was going up there trying to rob them cats. You feel me? That's one of the things I think, because when you're seeing Sayso P and you seeing Sauce Walka, they got bands, they got bread. So in my mind, if I'm broke, I'm finna run up, you know what I'm saying, and do it to you. I think what happened was that little stutter, when he was looking down at him, he was looking for a bag or something like that. He was looking to see if Sayso P had bread on him or anything like that. That's what I believe. But them cats probably way smarter than what the hell everybody else think. You only pull out money when they doing their promo. They only pull out money when they need to, make it look like something. So in my opinion, this is just my opinion, and I think I made a hell of an argument. I think what happened was they seen him. They seen him smoking weed outside of the West End and decided to say, yeah, we finna rob them. Pulled up over there right down the street out of plain sight, swap positions in cars and everything like that. And basically it went bad when Sauce Walka ran. Once Sauce Walka seen them guns, bro, you're not stopping. You don't know what anybody got going on. Once again, do I believe Sauce Walka had anything to do with the murder of Sayso P? No. I believe that his statement, he should have just kept that one offline and you say that to your homies. I get why he's saying it. I just, in my mind, I'm like, bro, I wouldn't put that out there like that because it don't look good. But it is what it is. Whether y'all agree or y'all disagree, it is what it is. But as far as how this goes, bro, I think I got this one down pat. And y'all can say what y'all want to say, but the police put out the footage. Google Maps is available to everybody. And I think Lil Buddy gonna rat. Why is he gonna rat? Because he didn't fire any fatal bullets. Now, will he do some time for this? 100%. But doing some time opposed to giving your whole entire life to the system, man, that's different. I don't care what anybody's saying. I think Lil Buddy gonna end up telling it all once they catch up to him. And when they do catch up to him, you're going to see the other one start to go ahead and head in. The driver for surely going to turn himself in once people start going down. And I think what they're going to do is they're going to wait to see how solid Lil Buddy is. But at the end of the day, the cops got that same exact footage. The cops are going to tell him exactly what I said. They're going to leave out the part of him shooting the bullet at the end. But they're going to say, listen, man, you got a chance to come home. You testify on the other people that were in the car. You didn't fire any fatal shots. Buddy in the red was not him. So the video that I did, bruh, I had 2 different videos. I didn't realize that I put the wrong video out there because as soon as I got done, I found the freaking video. I'm like, oh, snap. So I recorded a whole nother video that I put out there, but it is what it is, man. It just gets to a point where we're going to have the same conversation and we might save 1 or 2 or 3 people, and that's enough, bro. I know everybody wants to believe that, oh, man, he going to say this, and that's just going to change millions and stuff like that. Well, it possibly could, but the way that we had to change it household at a time. Each one teach one. That 2 going to 4, 4 going to 8, 8 going to 16, 16 going to 32, 32 going to 64. We just created a small town and a small economy, but it's enough. That's how you spark the change that is needed. It's not this whole, let me give you this grandiose speech and then everybody just say, all right, because the values of somebody in the South is not the same values as somebody on the West. The values of somebody on the West is not the same values as somebody on the East. And somebody on the East value is not the same as somebody in the Midwest. And Midwest, Central America ain't the same. So we don't have the mindset to do these things. All we can do is try to infect other people to say, you know what, I'm just going to help this one person out. And once I'm done doing that, we'll reach out and we'll try to help somebody else that's worthy. That's your 4 right there. That's enough to buy the block. That's generational wealth right there. So as far as Sayso P, man, rest in peace, that youngin. I don't think that it was meant for him to basically get hit up like that. I think they basically just did it just because it was already over. They already shot him. You get what I'm saying? Buddy might even say, man, he just panicked and shot him just because he thought he was reaching for something. Because I think Sayso P had a gun on him. So had he not had that gun and shot that gun, I think Buddy would have basically would still be alive. And I'm not laughing or anything like that, but Buddy basically, in my opinion, would still be alive had he not upped that gun. I think Sayso P was basically up in the firearm, ready to get his thug thizzle on too. And unfortunately, that's what ended him. He died basically trying to defend himself. I'm not of the belief of any sacrifices or any of that crap. I'm not with any of that stuff or anything like that. So basically, man, it's probably going to get revealed. I don't know. But I believe that he had a gun in his hand and he basically, how can I say this left way? Basically, man, he's out of here because he had it on him and he probably raised it. Didn't even know. And when Sauce Walka ran, his first instinct was to raise that, and that's what ultimately got him hit. So rest in peace once again. I don't believe in a majority of things, and if y'all watch my videos, please watch them to the end. It is very important so you can understand the whole entire message, because my theories are next to no one's. Like, they're pretty good. I think my batting average is probably like 89, 90%. Like, you know what I'm saying? We do good over here. That's why everybody has came over here and subscribed, celebrities and all that stuff too. I see my subscriber list. So yeah, it is what it is. But hey, man, I'll catch y'all on the next one.